Hello everybody and welcome back to Dyson Sphere Program Rise of the Darkfog. Now, I know I've just rebuilt this, but the first thing that I'm gonna do is actually dismantle some of it. Don't worry, we're still gonna have a boss. I still want to keep the build going, but I want to do it slightly differently. So let's have a quick look at what we have here, and I thought about it in between episodes and I do want to use a slightly different design. I'm not gonna change that much, but I do want to use this format of splitters. Okay, I think I can safely pick everything up. I'll also want to change this lane of silicon over to this side. And let's see, let's get the storage boxes back in. Limit them to, I still think 3 stacks is a good compromise. And let's set the filters. This is iron, this is magnets, yes, magnets. This is steel. This is now going to be gears, and this is going to be silicon. Let's reconnect everything. I'll actually delete some of these lanes for now. We'll look at bringing gears there just a bit later. And the other main difference that we're gonna have here is the way resources are going to be distributed. So for this one we need this, and we also need this one step further. And the main difference, and the reason why I'm doing this, is because the main boss is actually gonna travel on the top level. So top level, not on the bottom level, which means that the output is gonna be slightly different as well, so the input needs to be on that square. So the inserter needs to be, remove one more. Inserter needs to be like this. Set the filter just in case. What's happening there? Right, I forgot to fully connect the belt. That's what's happening there. And here we're gonna need copper and iron. So it's copper again. I can paste that right over there and just one step further for that one. And let's get the mains. Did I misalign this? I have misaligned it. That's correct. This is good. This should be on the bottom floor. And this one will go over here. Get the filter. Take care of this assault first. Just one or two more. There they are. Oh, now there's two more. There. You shall not damage my base. Bots are gonna fix that, so I don't have to worry about it. Let's get out of combat mode. I don't care about the loot right now. So the next thing that I'm gonna do is gonna be something very ugly. But I'm gonna do it like this. And that's primarily because... Let's see, where can I get this one? I can get that one in there. Want it over here. I don't have any close iron deposits. Normally I would put this on its dedicated iron smelting lane. So this is already waving around. This will have to do. And I want to get rid of some of the junk I have in my inventory. Get rid of all of those. A lot of steel. I don't have any gears and actually do want gears. This should go in here. Oh, that was an oopsie. That should have been limited. I want to get some of the silicon. This is good. Now let's do a couple more things. So this is that was the first step I wanted to redo the way the bus is gonna work. Right. So before I head out, let's talk research. And there are a few texts that I can access. Definitely that one. Energy shield is going to be useful, especially since I do not actually have any sort of defenses. And there's gonna be a few other ones, but for now I need to get 150 call. Finally enable flying. This is actually doing fairly well. Have a lot of Tesla towers. Power is not working, but let's get those going. I don't need that much. That's perfect. But flight is actually going to be quite an important one. Now, this is not going to be the most awesome thing, but actually a game mechanic that I really hate, which is gathering soil. We can create fake stars, we can create planets. We're gonna fight off the most advanced sentient robotic civilization. We cannot build foundation over some water. We need to go to planets and collect soil. I just find this sad, hilarious, and many other things. But definitely not an entertaining mechanic. How much do I have? 300. Let's go over this way. There's a pretty big patch of land here. Hopefully there's elevation. I also had to waste a ton of foundation for this. I think I'm going the right way. I am almost back at my base. We need a decent amount of soil at least. So we have something to show for. Where am I? And most importantly, where is my main boss? My main boss is over here, so that's where I want to go. And let's extend the main mass a bit. Let's put forward a few additional belts. I will keep the 2 spaces in between. So the next belt is gonna come over here. This one. Let's see what the next thing that I want to do is, and I think it's going to be, so we have this one, we have this one. Let's get these 2, so I'll actually get these 3. Let's start with this. This actually requires 3 input belts. We'll have an output belt over here. Oh, we already need to start filling things. It was a lot of soil. So it's iron, gears, and coils. Oh, they're called coils. Finally, we have flight. Gears. Gears is this line over here. Then we'll need this one. Let's go up a level and connect everything. It's going to change the filter to electric motors. Oh, yes. Things work so much better when we have inserters. Who would have guessed? And power. Is this it? This is off. One square. Now I would really love to be able to do command X and command V on a situation like that, but well, that is unfortunately not possible. Let's see the next one. The next one is going to be engines. I'm actually gonna do 2 of them. And this will require copper. Really? Okay. Copper and this one. I hope. Yes. Hopefully I got it on the right level. Here. Plot down the storage connect. Filter. It needs to be. It's so annoying that they're in a different order. Two of those because they're very slow to build. And the last one is going to be over here. And I will build. What's happening? That was weird. I am going to make one of these. This is fairly slow as well, but it is of very little relevance because our silicon production is extremely low. That one goes here. Silicon is on this line. Down. Here, this one here. Let's go one up. Let's do the silicon all the way over here. I'll let this one build. Makes perfect sense why it wasn't working now. More of those. To get a few more splitters. I'm missing gears. I'll say no, I'm not missing gears. Plenty of gears. It is nice to not have to handcraft everything. I will go pick up some more belt eventually, but also start crafting a few of these. Okay, this is almost perfect. I realized that yet. I think I went a bit too far. It's on this line. This will hold these ones. Awesome. And now I think that this is the first variant of the mall. This will slowly work. Just grab whatever accumulated in there. A few more circuits. I have too many of those, but I'm gonna use them, so I'm not that worried. Yeah, I did limit that chest. Is this just a limit on this factory? Limit on that factory. I don't think it's gonna be all that relevant. Now, let's head over here. This is actually gonna be a problem because this has been stale for a very long time. But I do need to take another look at this because I need to get 2 belts and a half worth of copper out of this. Okay, let's say that this is the... Get a 6 out of this. I should be able to get a 6. Yes, this was a 6. This is a 6. I'm gonna build this straight away, hope I don't regret it. Now I need 2 more 6s. Last one can be a 4, whatever. Actually, I need 3 more 6s. Here. A 4 and a 4 here. This should be 2.5 belts. This is a 6, this is a 4. So this is a full belt. Wait. Yeah, this is a full belt and this is half a belt. Cool. So the next thing that I want to build, and I actually want to start putting down nice foundations where I'm planning on building. But as I was saying, the next thing that I want to build is missiles. And I want to actually build a full-scale missile facility. Let's see how that goes. So this one and so let's take a first look at what we need to build. So missiles is a fairly complex recipe. We need copper, 6 per second, so that's a full belt of copper. We need electronic circuits, which is iron and copper. I believe half a belt of iron and quarter or third of a belt of a copper. And that's all the iron that we're gonna need. We also need fuel something, combustible units, which is 6, a full lane of copper, basically, 2 for 2 per second. The target is to build 2 missile sets per second, so 2 factories. And then finally 1 engine, where engine is 2 copper plates per second, and plus another 1, so 3 copper plates per second, plus 1 from here, that's 4 copper plates per second. That's half a belt, roughly. It may be just a bit more, but that's gonna be okay for other reasons. And then we also need, here we need magnets. So it's gonna be a full lane of copper ore, divided half into iron and the rest into magnets. Half a belt of copper that's going to be shared between processing circuit boards and magnetic coils, and then a full lane of copper. Let's go ahead and start building. This is E04. If I do this, I'm gonna take this out. Have this go like this. This over here and this over here. And let's go. Really? I didn't craft these. And craft those. This lane is gonna go like this. Actually, so I cannot go more than this because that's gonna go into the other square and it's gonna misalign everything. So let's stick over to this side and see how much space we actually need. Oh, I actually counted well for once. I'm surprised myself. So that is one. This is the other half lane. I will bring them over like this. It's gonna be here. Copy that. Okay, what I forgot to do, this is quite important, is I want to get a lab here. Let's do it in this area now. I might remove it at the very end, but now it's gonna help me with construction. So let's see, I need 2 mining drills over here. And I'm gonna try to get them over onto this side so I don't have to go into water and waste more of the precious landfill that I do not have. So let's see, this should be enough, hopefully. This is a pretty dense ore patch, yeah. No problems at all. Put them over on this side, and I will move the bab over here. So sure, I killed a few more of these. Come on. Get rid of that stuff in my inventory. Okay, so these ones. I want to go all the way up to here. I want to have 6 of them. And the line is gonna come over here. This is gonna be the first 2 input lines for brackets. Let's set recipe on this one. inserters to factories and copy paste everything, add a few power balls. Cool. That is half of the build. Well, that's the easy half of the build. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna tap into this depot of iron, and this is why I chose this area, because we have most of the resources on hand. I'm gonna do the iron smelting over here, I think. Actually, this one is gonna go all the way over here. This one is gonna disappear. This. I do want to start to get a feel of how this is gonna look, so that I have the proper spacing in between. This is gonna be 2 belts of inputs and the output. Might have this as the output actually. Go in a chest storage here. Inputs here, and there's gonna be a longer belt and there's gonna be a shorter belt. We need engines and electronic circuit boards. Circuit boards, I need to get used to their proper names. So there's gonna be this one here that's gonna do circuit boards, for which I need iron, which is gonna come here. Then we're gonna have this lane of copper, and I will need, let's put inserters. That's I'm actually gonna use fast inserters here. I'm gonna build a few more. That's perfect. So fast inserter, regular inserter, and where is it? Inserter out. Let's have 2 of these. Let's get a power pole in between. And I'll look at getting iron over that, but for now this is gonna look like that. Great, and I really hope I have enough here. I might actually just do a lane swap and do it over here. I think that's gonna be better. And just to double check, this is 2 per second, and here I'm just gonna need 1 per second. So 1 factory for this. And then magnets are gonna come over here. is going to be this thing. Last thing that I will need is this. Okay, that is not right, that is actually wrong. This is going to go all the way like this. And let's see, this is electronic unit output. For which, if I do inserters like this, that's gonna be more than enough. Then probably don't need the long reach inserters. I think that regular inserters will do just fine. This is gonna be the output of those factories. So this is gonna go all the way up there. Get 3 more of those so I know how much belt I need to drag. This is gonna come all the way down here. Power pole in. This is a very slow recipe if I remember correctly. Seconds, yes. So regular inserters are more than enough. You're gonna output here, but you're gonna output as a fast inserter, not as a regular inserter. Then the final is going to be here, where I am going to ingest my rockets. Did I do the output? I haven't. That one has to go. That one's good. Remove one from here. That one's good. I think everything else looks good. I just need iron. So actually do this slightly differently than the regular builds. So I have 3 here. I'll have another 3 here. Oh, that's way too close. That's there. That's another 3 over there. That's iron. I did spend a bit of time before this episode, hopefully computing the ratios. And I say hopefully because, well, I really hope I did not miss some ratio or some speed, some output requirement that's gonna render all of my calculation useless. And really I have iron somewhere. Since I'm here, I'll just take the belts. Way too many belts. Get the iron. And finally do one of these. grab 7 if I can. But 6 is just fine. I don't think these belts are gonna run out anytime soon anyway. Let's see. Get this like this. Over here, all the way over there. Our battlefield analysis base is still covering this area, which is really great. And what? I didn't want to do this, but now thinking about it, it's a much better idea to do it like this. And the first order of business here is to, well, if I say defend, that's gonna be a bit of an overstatement. But I do want to put some cannons down over here, so perfect. So as iron starts to flow in, iron ore starts to flow in, output starts to flow out. If I remember to put the output inserters, and we have copper here, we have fuel, electronic circuits have up, but I don't have the correct recipe set for this. So we're getting electronic circuits, we're not getting fuel. I'm missing an inserter for fuel. Yes, I am. Good. I'm missing outputs. We have electronic circuits. This was set wrong for some reason. That reason is the person speaking currently in the microphone, obviously. But there we have it. We have our automated missile set. These factories should be constantly running as long as there's enough resource input. Something is not right over here. This should be a full belt going through. Now that is a full belt. Get rid of some of the extra stuff in my inventory. Well, that's not extra, this is extra. Awesome. Our missiles are powered up and we have our first bit of automated defense. It's in the wrong side of the base. We need to get automated defense at the front line, and the front line is here. I believe is gonna be where the front line is going to be. So maybe I'll place down some defenses, more advanced defenses over here somewhere. Or yeah, probably somewhere over here, so I'm not dead in the middle of the boss. But all of that in the next episode. I think we're probably over time for this one, but I did want to get the rockets automated and fully functional. That being said, Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I will come back to this to figure out why this is not working. Okay, I just need a fast inserters. Okay, much better now. Is there anything? No, that everything else should be fine. That being said, once again, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode, and if you did, please consider supporting the channel by liking the video and subscribing. And until the next episode, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all here next time.